mankind has visited hundreds of planets. Thousands of space tourists headed for the stars. But even the best spaceship turns into a trap when monsters sneak on board. When there's no help within reach. When civilians oppose the threat. They are ready to stand tall and fight back. But first, they must find out who is the real monster.
What a twist. Ooh, is this a multiplayer game? So I always really like this type of game. For multiplayer. Starring... can I change my character? Oh, I can't choose any other character. I'm forced to be this character. Seems like this used to be a mobile game because of the way you scroll. Excuse me. Alright, I guess. Ah, and you can play with others. How much is this? This would be pretty fun with people. Alright, let's go to the tutorial. We'll see how the tutorial is. Saving civilians, whatever, just tutorial, please. Save the survivors.
Today's edition of Monsters from Outer Space is called How to Survive If Your Tourist Liner is Attacked by Monsters from the Depth of Space, in which we'll tell you about basic survival rules in the event of a cosmic disaster.
Okay.
A space tourist's first rule is first save yourself, then help others. Starring in the lead role is Frank, an experienced space tourist. He's gotten himself out of all sorts of cosmic binds and has a lot to learn. Unlike many other passengers, he doesn't panic in emergency situations and is able to fight alien invasion.
Okay.
Frank knows for sure that if you smell trouble, get down. When you're out in the open, you take much more damage than when hiding behind a crate, for example. That's where he is going to run to.
This is turn-based. This is basically what you call it.
From this new position, Frank notices another spot of cover, which he can easily run to. Frank notices more cover some distance away. He can run there if he goes all out. Frank feels that he is close to his goal and is determined to stay on the right path and to remain focused. Frank notices an emergency supply safe. Don't forget to explore it. You can find weapons and devices that will save your life.
I'm clicking on it.
Great news.
Oh.
This safe contains a weapon.
Why?
Frank takes it first.
It made me click on this one and not the one I'm right next to.
Now that you're armed, think about how a portable robo-dock, no bigger than a car emergency kit, is an excellent addition to any weapon. Now Frank is ready to face the enemy. And here it is. One of the crew turned out to be a monster pretending to be a human. This is the Emerald Varanus of Carax, one of the most dangerous creatures from the nearby galaxies. It can impersonate any human by creating a mass hallucination. Be careful, any passenger or crew member you meet may not be who they pretend to be. The Emerald Varanus is very insidious and can impersonate a human for many years. But in this case, the monster has made a mistake and is seriously outnumbered. What's more, Frank is armed. What could be easier than aiming your weapon at a space monster and pressing the release button? It would be better to change position and take flanking cover. As we can see, teamwork can defeat any monster, but it managed to injure our hero at the last moment.
Not to mention that lady threw a grenade in my face.
It's time for the wonderful first aid kit. This portable robodoc can administer an anesthetic injection, sew up wounds, and even perform minor surgery. So Frank has now activated the first aid kit and is going to order it to heal him. It seems that nothing is threatening Frank's life anymore. It's time to save the others. There are a lot of frightened civilians on board. You should take at least half of them to a safe place. From his position, Frank notices Miss Jane. She panics, and Frank rushes to her to take her to a safe place. Since he's a true hero, Frank would like to save everyone, but now he can only see one goal. Quite an enticing goal, we should say. Frank, if you do not save her right now, I will. Save Miss Jane. Since he's a true hero, Frank would like to save everyone, but now he can only see one goal. Jane notices Frank and is ready to follow her saver anywhere. Frank just needs to give her a helping hand. Taking Jane by the hand, Frank rushes to the entrance to a safe place. As a token of gratitude, Jane gives Frank a rare weapon she never dared to use herself. Having saved a civilian's life and received a reward, Frank is feeling moral satisfaction and a surge of energy that allows him to excel. But it's too early to relax. Many people still need Frank's help. Look, don't pretend you're unaware what I want from you. You've already got the hang of the controls. I can see that you're a rebel at heart. But I am in charge here, and you will obey me. Sooner or later, you will have to run where I want. You are pretty stubborn, you know that? Get a move on. We will not go anywhere until you start following instructions. Look, don't pretend you're unaware what I want from you. You've already got the hang of the controls. I can see that you're a rebel at heart. But I am in charge here, and you will obey me. We always admire heroes for their courage and morality, but ingenuity is very important as well. When attacking monsters and saving people, heroes experience a moral surge which can give them the most unusual ideas. So Frank's idea was to connect the first aid kit to the X-radiator so that the weapon emits waves that accelerate regeneration.
I don't get it. I'm trying to heal up these guys, and it's not happening. I don't know what the game wants now. I think it's broken.
Morale and ingenuity may be the most powerful weapons against monsters. But there's another side to humanity. Like all people, heroes can make mistakes. Frank is going to shoot Alan. Alan didn't shoot the monster, and Frank suspects him to be one of the aliens impersonating a human. And here's the price of his mistake. Once he realizes that he hurt a human, Frank's morale dips. In addition, Frank is feeling guilty now. It will be hard for him to come up with any creative ideas for a while. This is the price for humanity. Our program wouldn't be complete if we only mentioned our space heroes' victories without telling the sad stories. Sometimes heroes die, and monsters... It is in moments like this when a frightened civilian must pull himself together and assume the heavy mantle of a hero. But we have saved the most dangerous aspects of the monsters until the end. This is the monster's ability to infect unsuspecting people. They use human bodies as an incubator for reproduction. Monsters usually attack from around the corner or by impersonating a human. First, the monster strangles the victim with its tail. And when the helpless and almost choked person tries to take a deep breath, the monster weakens its grip and spits out eggs into the victim's mouth. Within just a couple of minutes, one of the eggs develops into an adult and absorbs the body from inside. There are two ways to prevent this. Find the xenophage injector, which can remove the infection, or kill yourself. But let's see what happens if you don't stop the infection. Modern TV technologies can show us how the Carex Varanus perceives our reality.
Like I said, they're gonna get me a copy either tomorrow or the day after. They're overnighting it. And I forgot to mention that. Or rather, I forgot to Discord it. You magically appeared today with no links. Wow.
These creatures are connected by a mental network
you
that allows them
being
to
all
see through the
independent.
eyes of each other. And to sense the infected at a distance. Infected civilians are the key to the monster's survival. After death, the monsters can be reborn inside any of them. The monsters can even sense potential victims through walls. But in order to affect a victim, the monster must first abandon its human disguise. It's better to do this far away from other humans. If the monster is fired upon during infection, the process won't be finished. However, the monster will still have a second chance. When a monster dies, the mental network receives a signal that speeds up the transformation of one of the infected. Monsters will be reborn as long as they are infected civilians.
Heroes and monsters are always human players. Civilians are NPCs. Infection affects civilians and heroes in different ways. An infected hero has 5 turns to heal themselves, otherwise they become a monster. While an infected civilian becomes a monster when one of the monsters dies.
And so ends today's edition of Monsters from Outer Space. But our story about cosmic monsters is just beginning.
Just beginning. You can sleep all day.
In the next episode, you will learn about brain parasites from Uranus, werewolves from Arcturus 7, guests from another dimension, and other monsters from outer space. See you next time.
So there are other monsters I can play as? Play a quick game. Oh, I see. This is only online. So you actually can't play this. You can't play this unless you play with other people. That's unfortunate. Which explains why I can only choose one character. I might not even be able to play this. Okay, quick game ready. Wow, that's not very obvious. That's a really bad way of doing this. I mean, I get, like, this is supposed to be the cover of a thing, and here's the barcode and all that. Yeah, the barcode is a ready button. That's not a good... it's not good. Yeah, why not have it here? I think they just wanted it to look as much as a cover as they could. Find the button. I don't think I'm gonna find other players, to be honest. Let's go to Sandbox. At least in Sandbox, I might be able to try out the game. Boobies. Am I not able to grab that? My laser whip does more damage. There's so many NPCs. Where's somebody that's alone? Demonetized for boobies. He's a monster. But that means he's on my team, right? Gatto. Why? The having to click finish planning is slightly annoying. Just a little bit. What? Oh, he changes to a different human? Oh, he's on my team? Oh yeah. That's I didn't recognize him. But the little circle lets me know he's on my team. Okay. Oops, my bad. infect it. Dan, no. He's a werewolf. Rude. Hello, I'm trying to pick his stuff up. How do I pick his stuff up? I don't know. So is my goal just to infect as many people as possible? I think for the monsters is just to infect as many people as possible. While for the human side is to get rid of the monsters and the infections. Get rid of all the humans. Pretty one-sided game. I mean, you can only be on one side. Dun dun. Unless you're the bad guy, yeah. I think this would be really fun to play with some friends. Did I see how many infected? Actually, I don't know. Apparently, monsters 7, heroes 9. Wait, no, never mind. These are objectives. This is something completely different. So I should be able to infect this guy, should I choose to. But I have to abandon my disguise to do so. Which doesn't cool down until I actually change the turn. Oh no, now there's somebody here. That's a player. Or NPC player. My whip is still stronger. Does he know? Does the NPC know? Yeah, the infected are basically extra lives. So as long as there's infected people, they are extra lives. I can abandon and go infect this guy. Isn't that the way to turn? And now he's infected. Oh, and basically, yeah, because when a hero dies, they become a non-infected civilian. So as long as we infect all the civilians, or they can't revive either. So yeah, basically get rid of the civilians, and then get rid of the heroes. At least for the monster side. On the hero side, is just get rid of the monsters and I don't know, we'll play a human side in a bit. Oh no, he saw right through me. And now I'm the infected over here. Oh yeah, but I was about to die, so I teleported. Dang, windows being see-through. Anyone that leaves the group or moves, yeah. Gato, he's infected. Impersonate civilian. So being a civilian, or impersonating civilian, kind of just skips my turn. It's like literally just standing still, because civilians stand still. But non-civilians move around. Basically, other players move around, while civilians just stand. Okay. So you can just impersonate civilian by standing still. Cures infection and damages monster. How did they know? I didn't even know. And technically, if a hero's all by himself, couldn't I just grab him? Like, he has nothing he can do against me. But that's only if he's by himself. So, you know how Helios pre-ordered the thing 3 years ago, Ash? I contacted Amazon last night and they said somebody named Monica canceled it. So, I asked GameStop if they would be providing it. And they said that they didn't send it in my package that is going to be sent today, or I should be getting today, but that they will overnight it. So it'll be here tomorrow or day after. Thanks to GameStop. Which is really nice of them. Because they did not... I think they assumed that I already was gonna get the game. And yeah, I was already gonna get the game. But yeah, it is pretty awesome of them. Abandon my disguise. Dun, 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 dun. What? That's booty. Still don't really understand how the cover or the hiding system works in this game. The Twitch pop-up shows some new info. What Twitch pop-up? What info? Do you click a name in chat? Oh, you mean the new cards? And how you can delete messages now instead of purging? Like, you don't have to do a 1 second timeout anymore, you can just delete the message. FFZ stuff? Maybe. Who knows? Oh, I became Gato. Because he was infected. All these infected people. There's 5 heroes left. That was a FFZ thing before. This man is attacking. Innocent civilians. Ba-da-da. Activate ventilation system. Oh, I didn't realize there were objectives. Gato, no! Dang it, the heroes are on me. Get 'em. Who's sniping? Gloria. Dang it. I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Now I'm one of the infected again. That's not fair. The NPC knows when I'm the NPC knows, like, if you're a bad guy or not. They shot my dead body because that was the action they chose before I died. It's 2 monsters left. If they shoot me once, I die. So I don't understand what they're doing. No. See, like, everybody gets to do their action before they die, and dang it, just because Donald Frost is alive, the heroes win. Oh yeah, and the heroes when they do something good. So there's only 2 monsters versus 4 heroes, it seems. It's not fair because the computer knows. Computer knows when you're not a hero or monster or whatever. I think it should have been fine. Whoa! It's really cold on that ship. So now I'm a hero. Straight killing civilians. Oh, and I guess we have actual objectives. Whereas the monsters can stop us from doing X objectives, we have actual objectives to do. Uh-oh. Fuse replacement. Dick Starlet, get a move on. What are you doing? If he doesn't move this turn, I'm shooting him. Okay. He's working on it. What the? Wasn't Gato a good guy? What a twist. He's a monster. Dun dun dun. I'm not trying to pick up your stuff, I just want to get on the thing. Apparently everybody wants to get on the thing. Replace the fuse, please. I don't know how to replace the fuse. Everybody's in the way. Cooling system deactivated. So this is one problem I'm seeing, is that everybody wants to do the objectives at the same time. Wait, I died? No. So now I become a random civilian. This was not fair on the monster side at all. There's only one monster left and there's 10 heroes. 10 possible heroes. Heroes win. I guess they also, the bot doesn't really end up infecting monsters enough. Woo lad. Alright, we'll try to play online one last time. See if we find anybody. Otherwise, we can call it there and we're gonna change over to Monster Hunter. It's a multiplayer game, or it's meant to be a multiplayer game, but I've only been able to play sandbox mode, which is against NPCs. It's an interesting concept. I think it'd be really fun with friends, but unfortunately, it being $7.50 for a pretty unknown game. Originally, $13. Yeah, and it's been out for a while, so there's not anybody playing it online. That's the one thing. It's really unfortunate when playing, like, I guess an indie game that's online is normally not many people are going to be online playing it. Oh, there we got into a game. Save the survivors. Choose an action. I wonder if I'm actually playing with other people. Distrust, I see. You can't tell who's an NPC and who's not. Somebody just transformed. I don't think I can talk to them. I'm hero now. Hello? Let me grab... I wonder if I am playing with other people or not. With homing bullets. 50 damage. Oof. I'll take it. I'm glad that the timer is pretty short for everybody to take their action. Actions. Let's see, this is the timer, huh? Planning. All right there. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. The heroes win! Woo! We rescued 7 civilians, screw the rest. Oh. I was playing against bots. Here I thought I was actually... Let's just forming a group, guys. Alright, well... My dreams were dashed. Balls. Ask the ball. Galaxy. That's not even an answer. Alright. This has been I'm Not a Monster. I recommend it if you have friends to play this with. Otherwise, it might be, I don't know, not as fun.